Okay, we just signed a Real Madrid legend. Isco is now a Wolves player. Experience to help lead us into our first ever Champions League season. And yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get because our best player Theo got injured twice last episode, and it's not looking good. We're about to find out from the team doctors how serious this injury is. So drop me a like down below if you're enjoying the series, and I say we get back into it. Now, this first comment today is saying to send Troy out on loan. The Greek Ronaldo, our youth player from Greece. Now, while I would probably say that's probably not a bad idea, with Theo's injury, I think we're gonna need Troy this season, and we're gonna need him a lot. And our next one, Cunha is becoming too good for this team. He's been scoring all the goals. Yeah, as you can see, he's got 14 in 16 games. Now, he's got 7 months left on his contract, and from what we know, there's like an 80% chance he leaves us at the end of the season. He signs a pre-contract with the new team, so this might be Cunha's final season with us. And our last one, the midfield does not have enough space as the last formation. Yeah, so basically saying the last one was better. Now, we did make a big change to our sliders, so the games are a lot tougher this season compared to last season, so that kind of makes comparing formations a little bit tough. So we can always fall back to the 4-4-2, but I think for now we're sticking with this one. Now, in the first game of last episode, Theo got hurt and he missed almost the entire episode. He came back for the final game, and then maybe 15-20 minutes he got injured again. So I'm not sure if we rushed him back too soon. Maybe I should have waited longer to start him, because that first injury was 4 weeks, and you got to imagine a re-injury of the same spot. It's going to be an even worse injury. So we finally got news of what the injury is, and it's probably the worst case scenario. Theodor Johansson has torn his ACL, and as you can see, he's able to play in 12 months. So Theo is out for the rest of this season, and also 3 months of next season. He was supposed to have the keys to the striker spot this year. We were going to give him the keys to the team, basically. He kind of transitioned us from being a Cunha led team to a Theo led team, and now he's not going to be back till next November. We're currently in November, so he's out for 12 months. I can't think of a worse injury I've ever had in a series, to a more important player for us. So yeah, that's literally worst case scenario. We're not going to see him till midway season 4. That is actually heartbreaking, but hey, that's football. It happens, so now we got to deal with it. So of course that means Cunha is going to be our starting striker now, and I think this left wing or left cam spot, I'll rotate Isco, Gnabry, Llorente, and also Troy in that spot. But yeah, a torn ACL is one of the worst injuries a player can get. Not only is he out for 12 months, but when he comes back, is he even going to be the same player? Still the same potential? That's kind of injury that can ruin a career. I don't want to say his career is over, but we've seen players like this, players like Ansu Fati, who just keep getting injured. Only time will tell with Theo's fate in this team now. We just know he's out for the entire next calendar year. But okay, we've had a decent start to our Champions League campaign, sitting 7th in the league. And then in the Premier League, we're currently sitting in 5th place. We got to try and pick ourselves up here. Dedicate this season to Theo Johansson. And also, by the way, we have 131 million in the budget. So come January, a replacement for Theo, whether it be a long-term or a short-term replacement, sounds like now our #1 option. But okay, first game of today is probably one of the biggest tests of this series, facing a European giant in the Champions League like Bayern Munich away. And also look at that, Vinicius won the Ballon d'Or. He decided to show up to the ceremony. How nice of him. But okay, we face Bayern in our biggest European game yet. All right, so I see Vlahovic playing for Bayern. As we know, Kane went to Manchester United, so it looks like Bayern have signed Vlahovic as his replacement. I mean, if you're Bayern, that's not a bad replacement at all. But okay, we're kicked off. First game after receiving Theo's injury. The team is devastated. How are we going to respond though? Arda over to Connor Bradley. This is not a bad start. Bradley's going to try to cross this to Cunha. That's a really good cross, but not going to find Cunha. Please tell me at least he's offside. He's not offside, but thankfully Tati catches up to Vlahovic. And our last game we lost to Napoli 2-0. We got kind of slapped. So it was a reality check that even though we're in Europe, we're not an elite team yet. And right now we are facing an elite team, so I don't know how this is going to go. Bellegarde gives it to Arda. Arda's got space here. A lot of space. Right-footed shot. It's going to be blocked by Upamecano though. And Neves cross in. Jeremiah is now the target from corners. Not going to get that though. Oh, that's kind of that's a yellow card, right? That's not a red. That's got to be just a yellow card. It is going to be okay. Yellow for Kirkes. That's well deserved, I think. That tackle was a bit dirty, not going to lie. Oh man, Mendy steals it from Arda in a very bad spot. Now Mendy continues his run. That is going to be Connor Bradley. Good tackle by Connor Bradley, though. Bradley through to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is now going to feed in Bradley. That is perfectly timed. It's actually Arda Güler. Arda Güler cuts inside, looking for a shot. Finesse shot chance there. It's going to be blocked again, though. Short corner to Bellegarde. Okay, that had no power on it. Neves is going to swing this far post. Okay, Jeremiah is so offside there, I think. Okay, apparently not. It's going to be Connor Bradley with a long shot. Connor Bradley's going to hit the crossbar. Rebound goes right to their keeper, though. Connor Bradley almost just scored the goal of the season right there. Elise over to Brian, bro. Their attack looks dangerous. They're going to score at some point. Elise gets through. Oh, he got by Jeremiah, and that's a good finish. I thought Jeremiah had him, but Elise just got right in front of him. All right, Bayern score first here. I can't say it's not deserved. Just Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah stopped running, and Elise didn't. 41st minute, Bayern 1. Wolves, nothing. 0. Bellegarde, a chance for a long shot. Bellegarde, decent chance, but keeper's going to catch it. All right, first half. I mean, we're not playing that bad so far, but this does feel like a true test here. We feel like the huge underdogs against a team like this. Bellegarde over to Arda Güler. Arda needs to run here. That's a good skip by. Bellegarde, I see you. Oh, no, that was meant for Bellegarde, not Cunha. Bellegarde is making the much better run there. Oh no, Musiala. Okay, I'm not going to go for tackle yet. I'm going to try to wait for the pass. Musiala, Jeremiah does really well there, and Jose Sa makes the save. All right, that was very well defended. Kind of the best we could do there. Corner sent in. That's going to be kind of cleared, not fully though. Balls to Yasua Kimmich. Neves on him. Neves. Okay, where's the ball? Neves gets it finally. That was a bit awkward. We got 20 minutes, and we're still down 1-0 right now. Kirkez has a chance to find Cunha, but man, he's not going to reach that over Upamecano again. If we could leave here with a point, I think that would be a really good result. And a point is definitely still possible. If they score here, probably not though. That's going to be Tyztir catching up to Jamal Musiala, I think. Needs to be a good tackle. Connor Bradley, another good tackle from him. Now Arda's got space to work with, but can we actually find the right pass? Arda tries to find Bellegarde. Bro, Bellegarde's run was way too close right there. Llorente over to Kirkez with space. Kirkez flips it over to Cunha. Cunha chance. Mendy, what a clearance though. All right, I'm gonna do Troy and Gnabry on for the cam spots. But Esma and then Bellingham. 88th minute corner. That's not bad actually. Bellingham gets it. Oh, Bellingham's header goes right to the keeper though. And Bellingham had a chance to score on his first touch. Man, I think we're out of time here. Honestly, in Germany against Bayern, we did not play bad, but not good enough to get a point, and definitely not good enough to win the game. So Napoli lost and Bayern lost against elite European teams. We're showing that we're just not quite at that level yet. Now next game after that's going to be a 1-0 win versus Newcastle. That's decent. And now we face Manchester City. So they're in third, we're in fourth now. I mean, we're 4 points off first, so you could say we're a title contender 11 games in, although it's still so early to say that. With our form being shaky, the game versus Man City, I am not looking forward to this. I think I might start Troy this game at the camp spot and also Bellingham in for Mason Mount. Let's do that. So 2 rotations versus Man City. I still cannot believe we lost Theo for the entire season. He was our top scorer last year. Like, missing that without signing a new striker, like we couldn't plan for Theo's injury. We are missing that so much. Cunha is being asked to do a lot for us. Cunha though has got room here actually. Troy, oh, it's not a bad ball, but oh, it's overhit a little bit. All right, that's easy for Bradley. That should be easy. Okay, Bradley, what kind of pass was that, bro? He gave it right to Grealish. Oh, that should have been an easy clearance. Bellingham gets it there. Bradley gets it. Okay, Bradley makes up for it there. Arda skips a tackle there. Arda's looking good this game. He's gonna play it through to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, this would be a great first goal of the game. Gets the rebound, and Bellegarde's gonna score. That is what I need to see more from him this season. Our player of the year season 2 scores the first goal in this game in the 34th minute. Like, come on, other players gonna score other than Cunha right now. First finish was kind of tight, but he stayed with it and gets the header. All right, now let's just keep it up. Bellingham, good ball to Cunha. I feel like we're playing much better this game. Man, Cunha was just fouled there and the ref just blows for full time. He was actually fouled there. All right, second half begins though. We're currently up 1-0. This will be a big win to get. And I feel like so far we've definitely been the better team here. Now saying that, that's a great ball. That is going to be such a good ball to Haaland, but Jose Sa makes a better save. That was a great move by Man City. Cunha, great ball to Kirkez. Kirkez has options. Oh, Bellingham. Okay, I'm going to get a better spot. Bellingham looking for you. Bellingham. No, I thought he was going to get in the spot towards the middle. That is another great ball. He's going to find Rodrigo. Connor Bradley goes for a slide into Haaland. Jose Sa, another save though. Okay, honestly, we defended that pretty well. We made it a very tough shot for Haaland. All right, final 20 minutes. Gnabry and also Llorente coming on. Trying to help seal this win. It's so close. I also feel like they're close to scoring though. Oh, that's going to be a steal by Gnabry though. Gnabry is going to try to play a long ball to Cunha, which looks good. Cunha, I tried to go for a first time volley. He didn't go for it though. Bro, I loaded up the shot. He just didn't go for it. Rodrigo sees Haaland down the middle. Tyztir can't get back, and Haaland's going to score in the 84th minute. Oh, I just felt like if we didn't get that second there, we're going to score at some point. Just Rodrigo kind of cut into Kirkez, I think, and then Jeremiah had to come over, and that allowed the space for Haaland to score. All right, still 5 minutes left in this game though. Can one team find a winner? Gnabry, now Bradley gets that. Bradley keeps it. Bradley lays it off to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, oh, he just loses it to Vardiol though. Oh, that's got to be a tackle and oh, that's going to be a red probably. Bradley had to do that. It's a yellow card. That's a tactical foul though. Haaland was away. We got a minute left here. Free kick sent in. That is going to be caught by Jose Sa, and that's going to be a game. There's no time for anything else. And we should have won that game. We just dropped 2 points. A defensive mistake allowed Haaland to tie it up, and also our inability to make it 2-0. I mean, if we're being honest though, a draw versus Man City is not a bad result. I think our sliders are working. They're making the games, they're making the bigger teams tougher to play against. Now, next game is Benfica, and that's going to be a 2-0 win in the Champions League. And then Villa at home is going to be a 3-1 win. Okay, Bradley, Cunha, and Arda Güler. And then Hull City is going to be a 5-0 win. Okay, this formation is working in sim games. Cunha, Mount, Arda, and also Bellegarde. That's like 3 straight wins after the draw versus Man City. So that means we're now sitting in 3rd place above Villa. That's a very good spot to be in. But okay, we're getting pretty close to January here. We're like a month away from the January transfer window. And once again, we got like 130 million to spend. Theo's not gonna be back till next November, and I currently have no strikers on my short list. I guess currently our backup strikers are like Gnabry and Chiquinho. We could use one more though in January, definitely. It's just now, who should that be? Do we sign someone to like challenge Theo for a starting spot next year when Cunha potentially leaves, or sign a younger player to develop that has potential? I mean, 2 players off the top of my head are like Luis Openda, currently playing at West Ham, and also Benjamin Sesko is still at Leipzig. They would be more so like direct Cunha replacements. Like both of them would definitely probably start over Theo, unless we switch back to like a a 2-striker formation. So let me know any other strikers we should look at in January. So I think if we sign like a really good striker in January, I might be open to switching back to the 4-4-2 early to try and help out with the scoring in this team. Like if we had Acuna and Sesko front two, or Acuna and maybe like Openda, someone like that, that might not be a bad way to deal with our injury crisis, I guess. But okay, next up is Juventus. We are currently sitting in 15th in the Champions League. So we're close to getting back into like the avoiding the playoff round. So it's kind of a big game. We win this, we could maybe avoid the playoffs, or I guess actually the round of 32, but don't win, then we have to play that extra round in the Champions League. So this game, Isco is going to play in that left cam spot. The problem with this formation now is Cunha was playing so well on that left cam spot. And I mean, so far our 4 potential replacements like Troy, Llorente, Gnabry, and Isco, they've not played amazing there. So it's kind of making this formation a little bit, I guess, worse than last year's formation. So I am thinking about switching back early to the 4-4-2 now. I think Theo's injury changes a lot. But Juventus are playing so weird here. They have not got out of their third yet. They're just passing around the back. So I'm not sure what their strategy is here. They're just playing long balls. Bellegarde's not going to win that, but we might win it back. Bradley, steal. Okay, finally. Arda Güler. No, play to Bradley, bro. He's so in. They just pounce on us so quick. Bro, like, what are they playing at? They've not gotten out of their third yet. It's been 27 minutes. Cunha. Oh, we should steal this and get a chance, bro. We should steal this. That is going to be a steal by Isco. Isco looking for a pass. We'll lay it off into Ruben Neves, and it's going to be 1-0 to Wolves. Bro, what are they playing at right now? It's been 30 minutes, but that's our first touch of the ball, basically. They've literally not gotten out of their half yet. 1-0, and that's what they deserve. Maybe that'll make him play a bit more expansive. Neves, great ball to Kirkez right there. Kirkez is going to find Arda Güler with space. Arda Güler, oh, that's gonna, oh, if that deflected in, that'd have been so lucky. All right, short corner, Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got space here. Bellegarde's gonna try to dink it up to someone. That's gonna fall to, okay, what was that? That was very awkward. Okay, that's first half. It's currently 1-0, and I feel like barely anything happened there. We've only completed 18 passes. They've completed 36 only, and it's 25-75 possession. This is the weirdest game of FC 25 I've played so far. Like, what is even happening here? Cunha's gonna steal that. I don't know what they're doing with it. Oh, I just gave it right back to him, though. Bro, they're like glued back in their third. They're gonna play it back to the keeper. This is the weirdest game I've played, I think. Jeremiah's gonna win that, or Bellegarde. Okay, let's score one more and put this team to bed, because now I'm annoyed. Neves from distance. Ruben Neves. Oh, what a goal by Ruben Neves. Okay, Neves has 2 against Juventus. That is what they deserve, though, for playing that deep. Yeah, that is a beautiful goal by Ruben Neves. I think it was curving like right to left. All right, 2-0. Are now they're going to play more expansive? Like, bro, this is the weirdest team I've faced this year. I don't know if this is competitive mode, like making players, making teams play more like it's Ultimate Team or what at times. I don't know. This is just weird, though. Okay, finally they actually try and attack us, but Kirkez is going to get that easily. Bro, they are not doing anything with the ball right now, though. Neves into Arda Güler. Arda is going to feed it to Cunha. Oh, man, that was so close to being 3, though. If Cunha could just get a touch on that. We've only made 28 passes in this entire game. That is insane. And there's 10 minutes left right now. And now they're starting to come forward a little bit, but you got 5 minutes left, though, so it's not looking great for you, Juventus. This is the worst strategy I've ever seen from another team. Neves threw to Arda Güler. Arda Güler is going to feed it to Cunha. Cunha is going to wait. Slide it over. Isco, good turn there into actually Mason Mount. Oh, Mason Mount is going to lose it, though. They just played this so weird. Like, I don't know how to play against this team like this. At least we're going to win 2-0. That game was, I don't even know. It's a good win, though. I got like no words there. We had 25% of the ball and we won 2-0. 98% pass accuracy. I mean, to be fair, that puts us in a good spot in the Champions League now. We're going to be in 9th place. So I don't think we're going to get knocked out in the league phase. I think at least we're going to make it to the next round, whether it be the round of 32 or the round of 16. Now, our next game is in the Prem versus Brentford. We're in 3rd still. I think I want to try the 4-2-2 against Brentford, our old formation, to really see if maybe that's why we're not scoring as many goals. So we're going to go back to the Wolves default here. So I think at striker, I will play, I think I'll do Gnabry maybe. What do I do here? I want to play Troy. I want to play Troy at striker, actually. So let's do Troy striker. We go with that. I'm going to make sure all the roles are right. So we're going to try this again. This game might affect our transfer strategy in January, whether this goes well or not. I am curious if Bellegarde now has a lot more room in the midfield to shoot. So I feel like we're not getting that many long shots this year with Bellegarde. Kind of like that comment said earlier in the press conference. So this game is a test for that. Arda Güler, great ball to Connor Bradley. Bradley's gonna stop, has a chance to cross it on his left foot. You know, it's not a bad idea, but not gonna find a teammate though. Okay, Connor Bradley, that is one of the best steals I've seen in the series so far. Arda Güler through to Cunha. Cunha, tough shot, tight angle. It's going to be a good save. Neves crossover. Jeremiah gets, okay, that ball went through Jeremiah. Arda Güler on the volley, but it's going to be blocked right before I shoot. Bellegarde got that. Bellegarde, beautiful tackle. Neves through to Mason Mount. Mason Mount. Oh, I thought that went in. That must have been so close. Not a bad attack by Brentford. That's going to be Tyztir with a good tackle, though. Mason Mount through to Arda in the middle. Arda is going to feed in Cunha. Great run there. Cunha needs help, though. He's going to stop, gets it back to Arda, over to Troy Castellanos, and he's gonna score the first goal of the game. Okay, first 30 minutes, my first impressions here. Maybe the 4-4-2 is just really our formation in the series. I thought I'd switch things up, you know, try to change it a little bit, but like try and make it not so boring. But I don't know if this is just the best way to go. Troy scores. Greek Ronaldo with the outside the boot finish. All right, 33rd minute, 1-0 to Wolves. Thiago into Fabio Silva, our former player that we sold to Brentford, is in a turn there. Goes for a shot, but Tati gets it first. Bellegarde into Arda. Arda. I think Cunha's onside here. Cunha is going to be onside. He's getting hounded though. Bro, what is this defending? Cunha stays with it. Oh, it's going to be blocked. Bro, that's the CPU like speed. Our sliders, they are so quick to catch up there. Jeremiah has a chance, but bro, we are the worst team from corners in the entire league. I can't remember the last time we scored from a corner. Halftime though, it's currently 1-0. Evez through to Mason Mount. Mason's got options here. We're going to hold it though. Going to wait for the best option to show itself. I think it's Bradley. Bradley, great run by Connor Bradley. He's going to stop. Gonna try to find a better pass. No, I actually tried to do a fake shot just stopping and kept running though. I tried to like fully stop right there. Bradley into Troy. Troy back to Arda Güler's gonna try to find Troy again. Troy is fighting for it, but he's not gonna get it. Let's get the second goal and seal this win. Bellegarde. Troy has a pass here. Gets it to Bradley. Now Bradley crossover to Cunha. That's a perfect chance. What is that contact though on the header, bro? Our heading is literally abysmal in this team. Jeremiah still into Mount. Over to Troy. Troy. Oh, we just can't feed it to Bellegarde quick enough, bro. The fact we can't get the second is annoying me. Cunha, a chance here though. Cunha stops. Mason through to Kirkez. Do we have a pass? Kirkez, find it. Kirkez gonna find Arda Güler. His shot is just sliced wide though. All right, final 10 minutes. We got like 5 subs coming on right now. Just seal this game or score the second. Bellingham into Isco. Isco into Troy. Troy gets it right back to Isco. From distance, that's blocked. Is that handball? No, it's not handball. Isco, great steal right there into Troy. Troy finds Chiquinho, but he's going to be a little bit offside. Okay, we've definitely lacked a scoring threat this game to get that second, but we played well. Makes me feel like we probably should stick with this setup for the rest of the season. I don't know. Oh my, if they score here, I'm going to be so mad. Silva, there's no way. Silva passes it over. Going to be a chance for them. Okay, Quaresma gets it. I just got to clear it. If they scored there, I would have been so mad. They do not deserve anything from this game. Corner in, that is out by Kirkez. Ref, you better blow the whistle, bro. Oh my, he's giving them a chance. Center back in the box. Get it off him, please. Get it off him. They're going to get a chance. Jose Sa saves it, and he saves all 3 points. The fact that game was that tough, that shows our slider change this year. The games are definitely tougher. We played well. We just could not get that second goal that game. Troy's goal, though, gets us the win eventually. Yeah, I think that game tells me, though, we're going back to the 4-4-2 for the rest of the year. Just Arda down the middle. He's a lot better. You know, Bellegarde has more space on the right. That comment earlier made me think about it. And then this game proved to me, yeah, we're switching back to it. Now, that does raise a question, though. Like, as you can see, Chiquinho and Gnabry are like the strikers off the bench. If we maybe sold Chiquinho and brought another striker to actually be the starter alongside Cunha, that might give us our best chance this year. And we have a decent amount to spend in January, so we're looking for a striker or a winger that could play striker. I have Sesko and Openda on the shortlist currently. Let me know any other players you think we should look at. And next episode, we are making a big signing. They're pretty much fill in for Theo's absence in the team. But drop a like if you want to see more of this series. And if you click on screen, you might like this video too.